Wait a minute, wait a minute. Did Sutton tell Diana, aka Miss Ish, that she got a number and it was 8576309? Is that what I heard? Isn't that a song about a dude singing about his girl and he saw her number on the wall, the men's bathroom? Sutton, girl, I see you. You may not be a black content creator, but you're about the business. I appreciate you. Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today I will be discussing The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 12, Episode 8. The Housewives and their foolishness. And going forward, when I say Miss Ish, that refers to Diana, aka Miss Ish. That's gonna be her name going forward. So now that we all squared away, please like, share, and subscribe, and please send me your comments, because there's a whole lot of... The episode begins with Garcelle meeting Cherie, her girlfriend, who is the ex-wife of Will Smith. Garcelle is excited about the party she is planning for her 55th birthday, and Cherie seems to be pleased about being invited to the party where she will be introduced to the ladies. So we see Carl, Mauricio, and their daughter in the kitchen preparing dinner, and Carl tells Mauricio about the shady text that Miss Ish sent to the group, saying that after the miscarriage she's been having a hard time, that she's having a lot of issues, and the doctor advised and recommended that she goes on bed rest. And she prefaced that with, she just wanted to send a text so Garcelle doesn't consider her action rude, because technically saying that she's not gonna show up because she's on bed rest. We then see Erica, and Erica is doing what Erica does, promote herself. She has some sort of product and she is at a fashion shoot. Again, I'm wondering why we see Erica so often in this episode. And after learning last week that she had a sizable tax bill, she indicated that she could not pay. And I didn't recognize that you could have that kind of relationship with the IRS when you can't pay their tax bill. They just say maybe, hey, good to know. We'll catch you later. That has never been my experience. Just yesterday we found out that a bankruptcy judge ordered Erica to send diamond earrings that were purchased by Tom in 2007, and they were valued over $750,000. They're now worth over $1 million, and Erica refused to give them up because she believed that it was a gift from Tom. The judge had to order her to return the earrings to the bankruptcy trustee. All through last year she said she did not know what Tom was doing. Now she knows. Now she knows that he has embezzled a lot of his clients and that he used their settlement funds to fund their lifestyle, allegedly. So you would think that now she knows that, now she must be thinking that, okay, he purchased these earrings with other people's money, so perhaps I need to return them. But Erica did not do that. A judge had to order her to return these valuable earrings that can go into the pot for all those people that her husband had distressed. That can't just be me. You can tell me what you think in the comments section. Sutton now going to visit Dorit. Her mother is at the house and Dorit introduces her mother to Sutton, and the mother is there to support her after the break-in incident. Sutton pulls Dorit aside and tells her that when she saw Miss Ish text, she didn't like how she inserted Garcelle's name in the equation, and that she was offended that Diana told her to go back to her seat on the plane. Garcelle returning to the house. Her oldest son is there with her two boys, the twins, and her brother is there. And they fall on each other's neck. It seemed like such a happy, joyous family. Garcelle is saying that she was surprised when Oliver showed up on the reel and gave her flowers for her birthday. Garcelle got to be about the business of her fashion. She evidently hired a tailor and he's waiting on her to get dressed so he can do what he does best. And she had on a beautiful white dress with puffy sleeves. Her hair was down, makeup, everything looked good. I would have preferred if her hair was up, but all in all, she looked beautiful. We see Sutton calling Carl regarding what they're wearing. Sutton being Sutton, Miss Corny sometimes. She said she sent Miss Ish a text just to see how she was doing, and Miss Ish wrote back saying that she would see her later, which is Miss Ish is clearly coming to Garcelle's party, even though her doctor said that she should be on bed rest, and the amount of bleeding she indicated she was having every day, she probably belonged in a hospital where they can do perhaps a transfusion or two. I'm just saying, you gotta look out for Miss Ish. She's a very important person, so we gotta look out for the care and well-being of Miss Ish. So everyone is arriving at the party, but we gotta talk about the fashions. Dorit looked like Dorit. She had on this tight bodysuit. She looked okay because, you know, she's a little bit and she's a clothes horse, so she's gonna find something that she looks good in. We see Erica. Sutton, she had on a blue and black plunging neckline situation going on. I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me by the end of the show. Carl showed up in a kind of risque dress. Looked like all the bits and pieces and the groceries were out. She was with her husband, but I'm thinking, I don't know a whole lot of men who would be comfortable with their wives showing all the bits, all the pieces, and being cool with that. Perhaps there's a little bit more in the display that Carl is putting on right now. Hey, married folk situation, so I'm gonna mind my own business and stay out of that. So we see them, the music is turned on, they're partying, we see a Soul Train line, they're gyrating and grinding and whining and twirling and touching and a whole lot of what going on, so much so that one of the twin came up and said to Garcelle, she got to explain a whole lot of things to him because this grown folk set she got going on seemed to be a little bit too much even for his sensibilities. Also, it seemed like Erica made a little play for Garcelle's son, and she need to keep her eyes on that situation, because no way should Oliver get anywhere close to what Erica got going on with her. That's just my 2 cents. Sutton goes to Miss Ish and asks her for a conversation. When they sit down in a quieter place, Sutton comes out with, "Hey, you're supposed to be on bed rest. You got some explaining to do." Miss Ish wasn't too happy about that question. She and Sutton got into it. Miss Ish told Sutton that she was boring. She could tolerate a whole lot of things, but she can't tolerate boring. Well, I got the same problem. I too can tolerate a whole lot of things, but I can't tolerate sex traffickers who use and abuse vulnerable women to exploit their bodies to powerful and wealthy men. And at the end of it, the debris that they leave in these young women's lives is devastating. I'm not too concerned about who's boring, but I am concerned about the person's integrity, the evil, dark spirit that the person is exuding. Even Sutton at one point told her that she had a dark soul, and Sutton goes in and says she got a number. And Miss Ish thought that she was talking about a regular number. She said, "Yeah, I got your number. It's 8576309. Sutton is telling this woman to her face what she thinks she is. I just thought that was funny. She ain't too boring now, is she, Miss Ish? No, not even close. Garcelle and Carl joins the conversation, and Carl's trying to regulate what Sutton says. And I'm wondering, what is Carl doing? She should go back doing her splits and tricks and have Dorit spread her legs and whatever they were doing, whatever that situation was about. And she should just leave Sutton alone. Miss Ish looked at Garcelle and said, "If you have a problem with me." Garcelle said, "No, I don't have a problem with you. You seem like you have a chip on your shoulder." And at one point she asked Garcelle whether she is Sutton's mouthpiece and or bodyguard. And Garcelle had to tell her, "I'm not doing this Ish with you. Miss Ish is not going to ruin her birthday party, and she is not going to sit and listen to this crap, because this is not how she's going to spend her time." And I was happy she did that. So Garcelle heads out, and Miss Ish and Sutton still going at it, and Carl is trying to regulate what Sutton says to Miss 8576. I think that may be a better name for Miss Ish. Anywho, when Garcelle goes back, most of the people are gone, so now they're in a quiet space. And Garcelle said that, "Hey, Denise didn't come to the birthday party," and immediately Erica started saying, "I told you so, I told you so," when Garcelle said in her confessional that she and Erica never had a "I told you so" conversation. And both Erica and Dorit chimed in that Denise was not a friend, and she didn't even come to her birthday party. And Garcelle is always in support of Denise, but the reverse is not the same. And I agree with that sentiment. Perhaps too, she really doesn't want to show up on Bravo without being paid, and I get that too. I don't know if a headbutt is gonna come into play, because Miss Ish told Sutton that she wants the head butter. No amount of money can insulate you from a good ass whooping. I don't know if Miss Ish thinks she's still in Bosnia, but she got some cheddar and so does Sutton. And Sutton is not going to allow her to do what she says she wants to do. That ain't going to happen. That's a non-starter. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Hope you're having a good one. I appreciate you. Bless you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.